Casey, September 16th. Before I begin, I want to thank everybody for coming in and taking time out of their day. I know it's been kind of hectic around here. Object today is to tell you a little bit about myself, how I became employed at Choice Hotels, and how I got to live back in Minot. I was actually born here in Minot and started out my early childhood years living at the Minot Air Force Base. However, I have traveled quite extensively throughout my life. Being part of a military family, I got to travel around a lot. In fact, quite a bit more than I would have liked. Just the other night, me and Betsy, my wife, were talking, and I actually figured it out that during elementary school, I attended 8 different schools in 4 years in 4 different states. And that was just between the ages of 6 and 12. There for a while, it seemed like we were moving around quite a bit, and before we even finished unpacking, it seemed like it was time to pack up and move on again. About my 7th grade year, we moved back to Mohall after my mom and dad separated. Things kind of started to settle down around that time. I attended high school in Mohall for the next 6 years, and then I moved on to go to Bismarck State College for 2 years. During college, I did what most kids did, filled around, drank a lot, and really didn't do anything. So dropped out after my 2nd year, just shy of my degree, and tried my hand at a few different jobs. Things weren't working out so well, so I joined the military. Thought that would give me some structure in my life. Once I joined the Army, I got to move a lot more. Started out with my basic training in Georgia, did 12 weeks there, and then I got to move to Georgia again to another location to do my advanced training. Then it was on to my permanent duty station. That move there took me about halfway around the world to Korea, right in the downtown of Seoul. So you can imagine, I come from a town of about 1,100 people to the 5th largest city in the world of 10.5 million people. And that was 2009 estimate on AsianInfo.org. So quite a little culture shock there. Kind of funny too, they call it a permanent duty station in the military, and it lasted a year, so it wasn't very permanent. After Korea, I got one more move while I was in the military, moved back to Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Stationed there for 2.5 years, and then I got to move back home to Minot. Did nothing for 6 months, collected unemployment, and just drank some more. So unemployment ran out, and it was time to get a job, so that's when I started here at Choice back in 2002. And as fate would have it, I met my wife here, right in the training room. So 7 years later, we got married, and now we have 2 kids, bought a house, and finally, things feel kind of important and structured like they should be, or so I thought. The other night we were talking at dinner, and my wife brought up in casual conversation how nice it would be if our house had a bigger yard and more closet space. So, knowing what she was getting at, knowing that she hasn't had the pleasure or displeasure of moving as many times as I have in my life, I thought to myself, here we go again, another move. So, it's a little bit about how I got started here at Choice, where I was before that, and all the moves that I had. So, in conclusion, I want to thank you guys for coming and listening to me today. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Thank you.